Alright, so this is a video that I want to make in which I am going to share my Dare to Defy clears. So initially I wanted to post one video per fight, but then I thought, why don't I just make a compilation at the end when the event is completed with all the fights are available. Let's just do that, and that's what I decided to do. Also, I am re-recording this because I wasn't very happy with the first one. The audio was terrible, and I made a huge mistake in the editing. I confused the video files, and for Dare to Defy 4, I didn't upload the Dare to Defy fight. I uploaded the regular event fight. So I decided, you know what, screw it. And I realized that after uploading, you know what, I decided, screw it, let's delete this, let's start over, whatever. It's not as if this took a lot of time. Dare to Defy, in general, I really like this event. Two main reasons. Number one, it forced me to learn the fights. Like, I really needed to learn the fights. Because, in general, I tend to be a Camblanot Titus abuser. Like, if it's possible, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to obliterate the fights, because that's how I am. I like to feel overpowered in games. And this is a lockout content type of event, like Transcendence, where well, as you can see, if you complete a stage with a set of characters, those characters are then restricted, right? So I couldn't just go and use Titus and Camlatot on the Odin fight, because then they wouldn't be available for the rest of the fights, but also I would be locking myself out of 2 FR weapons, and that's another thing. I felt compelled to get more FRs. That's the second reason that I really like this event. And it may sound silly, but I like that, in a sense, this event forced me to spend my resources, my gems, my tickets. And yes, I know it sounds counterproductive, I know it sounds stupid, but I don't know. It forced me to invest in characters that I would have otherwise skipped, like Reno, like Charlotta, like the Cloud of Darkness. I even threw some tickets at Fujin's FR. I already had her maxed out, but I said, screw it, let's try to get her FR weapon. Now, was the payoff worth it in terms of were the rewards worth the investment? Definitely not. Definitely not. Like, without a doubt, I would have way more tickets and gems if I hadn't spent tickets and gems on getting these characters. Like, definitely. No questions asked. In fact, the whole rewards, like all the rewards for this event, were actually kind of underwhelming. But still, the event was fun. It forced me to learn the fights, to actually learn the mechanics, but also it forced me to use characters that I hadn't used in a while, or that I wasn't using, period. That was fun. I really hope there's similar content to this one in the future. I'm not expecting anything for September 2022 for reference, but I do hope that this event or something similar to this comes at a later date, because this was fun. Like, this was really fun. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'll go over each of the fights, and then I'll just share the individual clips. Not full fights, by the way, just clears and just the final minutes of the fights. So yeah, Dare to Defy 1, Odin, Divine Odin. Boom. Yeah, Divine Odin, the Shinryu version. This is the one that I truly needed to study. Like, I was getting my ass handed to me. But that's because in the regular fight, the regular Divine Boards fight, what did I do? Hamlanot, Titus, Kane. Go, destroy, obliterate, nuke the bastard. So I needed to learn. I needed to time my breaks. I needed to think about the attacks. I needed to make sure that his bellicosity aura wasn't up. I had to learn the fight. I really had to learn the fight. It was fun. It was tough, but it was fun. Dare to Defy number 2 now. The characters that you see here are not the characters that you will see on the video. That's because initially I cleared this with Ursula, Cecil, Paladin Cecil, and Freya. I want to say Freya, yes. But when I realized that Dare to Defy 2 was actually really easy, that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to clear this with a no FR team so that I can save Ursula for later, in case I need it. At this point, I didn't know if I was gonna have enough FR weapons, right? So I needed to manage that. So, but it was easy, fun but easy. Dare to Defy number 3. This is the Terra event, the Red Comet event. I actually have nothing to say about this one. Pretty straightforward fight if you had Terra and her FR, so that's what I did. Also, Galuf, amazing in this fight. Dare to Defy number 4. This is the Fujin Heretics event, I want to say. Yes, I had a lot of fun with this one. I used Kane as my main FR, and I just love all the earth turn damage that I did here. Fujin's traps, Freya in the sky, Kane in the sky. This was great. This was really, really good. Also, Fujin is kind of fun to use now, like, not gonna lie. I initially got her because of her LD call back when her LD was first released. I was also new at the time, so I was building my roster, but I never used her. You know, I got her, but I never used her. Her kit is now kind of fun. She deals acceptable damage, and she launches, and she's fun. She's fun now. Dare to Defy number 5. This is the Transcendence 10 fight. Now, maybe I was too prepared because of all the dread around this fight before it came out. Maybe because I used Titus both here and on the Transcendence itself, but this wasn't that bad. Like, this wasn't that bad. In fact, it was kind of easy. But I am going to attribute that not to my own skill, but to the fact that, again, I am using Titus, and also I quickly learned that you really need to manage your debuffs. If you don't have enough debuffs, this fight's a bitch. But if you have enough debuffs, then this is actually kind of easy. So yeah, I just got all 8 debuffs on the enemy, and then I got Charlotta to quickly charge the FR gauge, and that's it. That's it. Cisne was there to deal extra damage along with Titus. Nothing. Yeah, there was nothing. There was nothing. It was good. It was good. Dare to Defy number 6. This is the Reno intersecting wheels fight. I have to say, Reno is really cool now. Initially, I didn't care for him, but when his LD was first released, and later when his C90, when he got his C90, I didn't care for him. His kit wasn't appealing to me. But I am an off-turn damage fan. I like that type of playstyle, so his FR is perfect for that. Also, regardless of my own preference, I understand that not all fights, not all Shinryu fights are going to allow me to go crazy with Camlanot and Titus, especially later when we get the elemental restrictions. So Camlanot is going to become more and more restricted depending on the fight. So his FR, I feel, is very situational, right? There are fights where you want the enemy to take turns, so his FR is perfect for that. He's fun, he's fun. Maybe I didn't give him a chance, whatever. The good thing is now I have him maxed out and everything, so perfect. I made use of Size's Dark Vortex. This was fun. Dare to Defy 7. Okay, now, for some reason, Probably because I suck. This was the toughest one for me. This one was tough. Like, oh my god, this fight was tough. I don't know what it was. Maybe I sucked at my initial team compositions. Maybe I didn't understand. I don't know. But well, no. What was there to understand? It was really straightforward. Just have some form of delay at 80% and 20%. But I still wasn't dealing enough damage. Probably because I didn't have a good support available. Or I don't know what it was, but this is the toughest one. This was the toughest one. I spent like 5 days on this one. Whereas on the rest, I just... Maybe Odin took me like 3 days because I had to learn the mechanics, but the rest I just did them on the first day that I attempted the fight themselves. But this one, man, I don't know. I did it. Whatever, I did it. So yeah, I really love this event. It was really fun. Again, were the rewards worth the investment that I did? Not really, but it was fun. It was fun. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy.
受け切れるかしら。はあ、覇者の光を。ここじゃ。とどめじゃ。舞い散る。合わせます。立ち向かおう。もう終わりか。一緒だよ。
美しい調べを
力を
君に届けよう。楽しいね。
仲間だもん。魔導よ、この豪華で。魔導よ、降り注いで。魔導の刃よ。お願い、力を貸して。魔導よ、この豪華で。魔導よ、降り注いで。魔導よ、降り注いで。魔導の刃よ。お願い、力を貸して。魔導よ、降り注いで。魔導よ、この豪華で。魔導よ、降り注いで。
リプルブレイク。受けてみよう。守ります。
魔導よ、この豪華で。
トリプルブレイク。僕たちの力、これで分かったろ。
竜の魂よ。うお支援
任せておけ。
竜騎士をなめるな。殲滅。
任せておけ。突撃する。
昇天させてあげるよ。耐え
竜の力、ここに。や飛翔する。明動する。
前終幕。
明動する。明動する。明動する。
とどめじゃ。舞い散る。
明動する。明動する。
息吹を乗せて。
明動する。 明動せよ。
刻む。
任せておけ。
行くぞ。
明動せよ。全力でいけ。駆け抜け。
行くぞ。支援。
飛翔する。明動せよ。
息吹を乗せて。
明動せよ。
邪魔。行くぞ。
明動せよ。
終幕。行くぞ。
任せておけ。明動せよ。
一件落着。
セーターセータ
でかした。引き継ぐわ。抵抗は無駄よ。
速攻狙うは一つゴールだセータ
動いたら痛いわよ。
ーレディーゴーほらガンガン行くっすよもう一丁セータセータ
抵抗は無駄よ。
速攻狙うは一つゴールだセータ
動いたら痛いわよ。
速攻セータセータ
抵抗は無駄よ。
どうだ狙うは一つゴールだセータこれがエースの実力っす
信じます。はあ、
強力だぞ
これでど
神羅の特別性だ。
う？いけるわ。
今だぞ
一緒に星になるかい？はあ、
派手なの行くぜ。ほらよ。
ここで蹴りつけてやる。あばよ。さらなる力を。ああ、諦めなさい。
とっておきだぞって
これはどうだ？立ち止まるわけにはいかない。
やるぞって
一緒に星になるかい？はあ、相当完了。
これが切り札だ。嘆いても遅い。
嘆くがいい。
もう与えよう。飲み込め。
無は永遠なのだ。虚無に沈め。
見せてやろう。見える。見せてやろう。
滅びを受け入れろ。
嘆いても遅い。見せてやろう。
逃がさぬ。はせよ。無に返す時が来た。
どうですか。無残ですね。もはや誰も止められない。打ち砕こう。
これが切り札だ。
手を貸してやろう。
気まぐれだ。
滅びを受け入れろ。通れ。私はせん。無に返す時が来た。
イカサマなしだ。決めるぜ。嘆いても遅い。見える。
滅びを受け入れろ。
いただき。気まぐれだ。ジョーカー。遅い。これが切り札だ。
逃がさぬ。はせよ。無に返す時が来た。
嘆いても遅い。見せてやろう。
滅びを受け入れろ。
気まぐれだ。いただき。見える。 切り札だ。
遅い。
どれ私はせん。無に返す時が来た。
イカサマなしだ。決めるぜ。嘆いても遅い。星に帰るがいい。